Happy Tech Tuesday, RE Technology. It's Maya Paveza from thehiproof.com and Global Banker here with your questions of the week. All right, we're going to start off with an interesting one. What should I do if someone leaves a negative comment on my Facebook page or blog post? Well, you know what? It happens a lot. And I think that the most important thing to remember is that sometimes people or what they say or how we read it is based on our own emotions and moods and what's going on that day. So take a deep breath, absorb it, and just know that sometimes people have to vent, have to express themselves. But as long as we deal with it positively and proactively, I think the best thing to do is just respond. And even if it's a negative comment, someone's upset, thank them for their comment, acknowledge whatever the problem is, whether it's frustration, disagreement, and try to find a way, if it's a problem with something that's happening, try to find a way to resolve it and take it offline and deal with it face to face. Deleting negative comments is very antagonistic and really not the right way to go. So you always want to acknowledge, apologize, and try to find a way to take it offline and talk to them or deal with it in sort of a one-to-one manner. But keep it very positive. And just always remember, too, when you're reading something, the tone that you're reading may not be the tone in which something was written. If you're having a bad day, if you're stressed out, you may miss sarcasm or something that's intended to be witty or something that's really just light and thoughtful might read absolutely wrong. So always remember that. Electronic communications are very tricky, especially in real estate transactions. People like to assign personality. So positive comments on Facebook or blog or anywhere else, or I'm sorry, negative comments on Facebook or blog or anywhere else, deal with them as positively as possible. But don't feed into it. You don't need to continue the drama rolling forward. So deal with it and just try to stop it right there. Okay. Second question. I see that my favorite band has a MySpace page, but I thought MySpace was dying, if not essentially dead already. Should I be building a social media presence there too? That's an interesting question. I think if an agent is already there and active and has a community, great, continue. If not, I personally don't really see a value in it. I mean, obviously, there's a buyer pool there. There's a community to connect with, connecting with them on your passion. If you're about music, it seems to be really popular still amongst the music industry. So I think it's really a judgment as to, is that the best place for your prospecting time that you spend in the social spaces? Is that an investment that you want to make in your time management and activities of the day? Because remember, the online spaces are just one of the places. Not all of your prospecting, business building activities should be occurring there. So if you're already there and active, great, continue on. If you're not, I wouldn't necessarily suggest creating an account. I think there are better places. Empire Avenue actually might be one. They have great communities there, and you can create your own communities. You've got local areas, so I think that if you're one of the early adopters there, you'll have a really good chance to establish yourself with a really strong foothold. All right. Next question. Will my social media posts turn up in Google keyword searches? Yeah, they can, absolutely. When you're writing blogs, you use tags, and when you are writing or posting or using things, make sure that you're putting relevant terms and sort of, I guess, richly keyword loading what you're saying. So that's why it's just not about just saying things. It's really about thinking strategically, no matter what you're writing or saying. Posting blogs and just saying new listing isn't probably as valuable as writing a blog post and giving the full address and town or neighborhood, the types of things that are more of the long tail searches. So, I think that when a buyer is just searching a general town name or area, they're not necessarily right ready to buy. I think once they're down to a specific neighborhood or geographical location within a city, then they're much closer to the purchase. So it's very important to really, I call it micro local target and try to be as keyword rich with those areas that you want to serve. So make a list of sort of buzzwords for your market or things that you want to focus on and make sure you use a lot of them strategically in what you're doing. And don't go overboard. So, there is a penalty in if you use meta tags, keywords, and you use the same words over and over again, that's going to actually count against you. So, yes, everything is indexed by Google these days and some of the other spider searches. So, those are our questions today. If you have questions, please let us know. If you have anything to follow up or want more information, please feel free to post a comment. So thanks for joining me here on Tech Tuesday on retechnology.com. I'm Maya Paveza. Have a great day.